Hello everyone and welcome back to The Grind. Now in today's video we're going to be looking through everything we know currently about the Rust console beta. But first, please consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel for loads more Rust content. And of course, turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And with that out of the way, let's get right into it. Now the Rust beta is supposed to be releasing sometime this year, but we are almost at the end of the year and yet we still have no release date or much information about the game at all. We do know quite a few things though, and we will be telling you guys all about it in this video. One of the really cool and interesting things that the consoles will be getting is some unique music. It has been said that the console versions of the game will have their own unique soundtracks and music playing in certain situations during the game. It is a small detail when you think about it, but I think it will make a huge difference to the way you experience the game and the atmosphere of the game and environments, that's for sure. A very nice touch and addition for the console players. Now this next one is a bit more of a speculation rather than something that has been completely confirmed, but it is cross-platform multiplayer. A few games like Fortnite, Rocket League, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare take advantage of being cross-platform. This way, whether you're an Xbox or PlayStation, players on each platform are able to play with each other in the game, and it would just make more sense if that were introduced into Rust. That would be awesome if there was no one divided in the game. I'm sure this is something that everyone will be crying out for once the game releases. If it's not included, this could be something that is tested during the game's beta phase as well across a test server or something like that. Or if it isn't something introduced at the game's launch, I'm sure it will be something that makes its way into the game sometime in the future. Now, another thing that we can expect is some enhancements to the game due to the new consoles coming out, even if the game isn't fully optimized for the next-gen consoles. At least we're expecting that, 99%. Honestly, who knows? They may be working on that as well, but there is, of course, no confirmation on that mark either. So this is around the same time we can expect Rust to release, or at least sometime soon after, but there has been nothing said about the game in regards to the next generation consoles. The Rust website only states that the game will be releasing on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, though it has not been updated in a while, so it could be out of date. But that is of course not to say that the games will not actually have next generation versions. I mean, they must do, especially for the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S. We can pretty much be certain that it will be on the console through backwards compatibility, as the console is doing that for pretty much their whole library of games, so you're likely safe on the Xbox side. For the PlayStation 5, however, it is not as certain. Sony are very unpredictable, and we don't know too much about the backward compatibility for their new console just yet, but one would assume that they would do the same, especially since the game is brand new and just the timing of the release. It makes sense if they did. Anyway, so if it were to happen that Rust is playable on the next generation consoles, then we can seriously expect some cool enhancements to the game compared to their current generation counterparts. The game will most likely take advantage of better visuals like 4K resolution on the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, and 1440p of course on the Xbox Series S. Another one of the advantages is faster loading time. Those systems will be using an SSD, so the loading times will be significantly quicker. And lastly, you can expect some better frame rates, which is always great, at the very least 60 FPS, but the new consoles are of course known for being capable of 120 FPS, so if the game were to be optimized for those new systems, then you could be playing Rust at 120 FPS on console. That is mind-blowing to me, and it may just be safe to assume that the game will be cross-generation across all current next generation consoles. That'd be really nice, at least in my opinion. Only time will tell if that happens, but I'm sure it would be great. Anyway, we can expect a beta very soon in the next few months by the sound of things. As for the full release, it could be later this year or still early next year. This is according to a tweet by Gary Newman. Something really cool happened earlier last week though. We got our first ever glimpse of what the game will actually look like on console, right from Gary Newman himself. Check this out.
What you're looking at here is the very first official screenshot from Gary Newman himself of the console beta. I'll let you guys peruse on that. If you look at it, it's so awesome. When we got this, literally, when we found...
This is indeed a screenshot of the beta for consoles. We are hoping that it is a hint that the beta might be rolling out very soon. That would be awesome, actually. Once again, though, time will tell. But for now, guys, that does bring us to the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Rust content. Hit the bell too so that you don't miss out on any future videos. We'll see you guys next time, but until then, take care.